This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Some local residents are helping out the people of Puerto Rico after an earthquake hit the island. Details on how you can contribute next. Hi there, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I'm Ken Kara, and let's get right to your information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. First, it was a hurricane, and now earthquakes and aftershocks are plaguing Puerto Rico. In our area, a local effort is underway to send some much-needed supplies. Lisa Sugart sat down with Nicarol Soto of Hazleton, one of the organizers of the Puerto Rico Emergency Relief Drive.
After I watched the news about the earthquake, like a feeling of, of wanting to help to the people of Puerto Rico came on. So I called the Red Cross just to be to make sure that we could donate, but they wasn't collecting any kind of help to send it down to Puerto Rico. So I was like, let's organize something, and then we reached out to a nonprofit organization in the city of Philadelphia, which is called Philly Boricua, and they were accepting donation, and they were gonna send them by airplane. And they sent me a list, and they were like, you are free to organize something.
I think it's awesome. It's happening this Friday and Saturday from 10 till 4. It's at the Hazleton One Community Center, which is 225 East 4th Street in Hazleton. Now, you're asking for mainly like the travel size things because of the space being so limited. So you're going to put all that in backpacks. We're putting the lists up on the screen as to what you're looking for. So it's important that they kind of keep it to those sizes because the space is so limited.
Yes. They are not able to ship them down, so they're gonna send this by airplane, and there are so many regulations, and they are limited. So we only, like you said, we only asking for travel sizes.
And it says duct tapes, I guess, to help with that, flashlight, and whistles, maybe if they need help?
Yeah, definitely, yeah, I think it's important. I mean, right now, the southwest of the island is totally destroyed, and they are camping outside. The local authorities are not letting the people to go inside their houses because the structure is weak right now, so they're not safe.
I think this is great what you're doing. So you'll collect the donations on Friday and Saturday, and then they're going to go to Philly on Sunday? Yes,
we're going to be at the Hazleton Community Center on Friday the 24th, January 24th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then Saturday again from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then we are looking for volunteers because we have to collect them as they come in, organize them, and then on Sunday, everything should be ready to be sent to the city of Philadelphia.
So please, if you can help, and also we have the phone numbers if you need to get in touch, if you'd like to make some donations of the items needed, you can do so, and hopefully our area can help make a difference and make things a little brighter for the people of Puerto Rico.
And you can make a monetary donation through the American Red Cross. Thank you, Lisa, for that story. Well, this week we wrap up our three-part series on the dangers of vaping. The series is airing on our sister show, Community NEPA News. In this final segment, our Lisa Sugart focuses on possible solutions to this national epidemic. Part 3 of the dangers of vaping premieres tonight at 5:30 p.m. and airs all week on Community NEPA News, or you can watch anytime at ssptv.com and on our YouTube channel.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Snow in the foreground and the new Art Center in downtown Hazleton in the background. Work being done there. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Cold tonight. It will be clear, but a low of 10 degrees. Stays cold on Tuesday with a high of only 26. Wind chill will feel like -1 degrees. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly clear, low of 13. Wednesday is sunny with highs in the mid-30s, partly cloudy on Wednesday night, low of 18 degrees. Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high of 39, mostly cloudy at night with a low of 21. Mostly cloudy again on Friday, but we get up into the 40s. And then Friday night, a 50% chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy, low of 29 degrees. Big wrestling weekend down south with the Schuylkill League Wrestling Championships. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. Monoy area's Danny Lawrence won the 195-pound league title. It's his second Schuylkill Gold. Tamaqua's Bronson Strauss won at 185 pounds. He earned a 3-1 decision over Jim Thorpe's Derek Hunter. Strauss's teammates Aaron Cosillo, Caleb Sell, Carson Krell, and Nate Wickersham also grabbed silver medals. North Schuylkill's Danny Grigas and Monoy area's Leo Andruski also finished second in their weight classes. The Hazleton area wrestling team clinched at least a share of first place in Division I of the Wyoming Valley Conference with a win over Berwick. Edenel Rodriguez, Christian Kislin, Bryce Molinaro, Jake Marnell, and Seth Hunsinger had pins against the Dogs. The Cougars boys basketball team, they're now tied with Crestwood and Pittston area for first place in their division. The Cougars lost to Wilkes-Barre area on Friday. They will play Crestwood on the road on Tuesday. Andrew Vida had 24 points in the loss. North Schuylkill beat Blue Mountain in the Schuylkill League. Gavin Todd had 17 points for the Spartans. Shenandoah Valley lost to Williams Valley. Tyler Fritz had 41 points, but Marion lost to Notre Dame East Stroudsburg in a non-league game. MMI lost to Holly Redeemer. AJ Jordan scored 10 points for the Preppers. The North Schuylkill girls are 6-1 in the Schuylkill League and are just behind Jim Thorpe in Division I. They beat Blue Mountain Friday with Maya Wetzel leading the way with 23 points. The Marion girls beat Schuylkill Haven. Julia Kreisel led them with 10 points. Monoy area stayed unbeaten in the Schuylkill League with a win over Minersville. Claudia Clark paced the Lady Bears with 21 points. Shenandoah Valley lost to Williams Valley. On the college court, Penn State Hazleton was swept by Maine Fort Kent. The men lost in overtime. In the poll, Tamaqua swept Monoy area. Madeline Jones won 2 events for the Tamaqua girls, and Nathaniel Kowalczyk and Brandon Long won 2 events for the boys. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins lost on Friday in a shootout to Texas, and then they beat San Antonio on a shootout on Saturday. The Pens have 2 games in Charlotte this week. Coming up in sports, John Eric Poli has the story of another fighter in the latest Counterpunch segment, and Ron Marchetti hits on baseball's sign-stealing controversy in Short Shots, and next a preview of the always popular Camp Cadet run by the Pennsylvania State Police.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. Congressman Matt Cartwright will be hosting a coffee event in Hazleton on Wednesday from 6 until 7:30 p.m. at the Hazleton 1 Community Center. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Paul H. Donlin of Hazleton. Mass will be Saturday at 10 a.m. at Holy Rosary Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Mary Nancy Hartz of Brockton. A service will be held Wednesday at 11 a.m. at Holy Cross Church in New Philadelphia. Friends may call Wednesday from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. at the Thomas J. Bartosh's Funeral Home in New Philadelphia. Sharon A. Kane of Weatherly. Services will be private under the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Marie Maggio Moser of Hazleton. A celebration of life will be held Saturday at 12 noon at the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Alice E. Robinson of Hazleton. A memorial service will be held Wednesday at 3 p.m. at the Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. And Matthew W. Subsinski, formerly of McAdoo. A funeral service will be held Friday at 10:30 a.m. at the Damiano Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the funeral home. Today's social obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.